In case you missed it, this is Brianna Joy Gray, former National Press Secretary for Bernie Sanders. And this is what she had to say after the Buffalo shooting.
In the wake of the Buffalo massacre, Tucker Carlson has come under scrutiny as perhaps the most high-profile purveyor of this narrative. He, of course, does not advocate for physical violence against non-white populations or anyone. In fact, Tucker Carlson is fastidiously race-neutral in his language, frequently adopting the famous colorblind quote from Martin Luther King and stressing that his interest is in protecting American culture and the American way of life.
Why is Brianna Joy Gray defending white supremacist Tucker Carlson? Is she trying to become the next Candace Owens? And that's not all she had to say. There's more.
Now, liberals interpret these statements about, America being stolen, etc., as dog whistles, as veiled references to a white way of life. But Tucker Carlson never says that explicitly. And the more liberals accuse him of broadly being racist without being able to articulate why what he said is wrong, the more Tucker gains credibility.
Brianna, do you know what a dog whistle is? Because yes, Tucker Carlson never explicitly states his white supremacy, but that's what a dog whistle is. Google is free. A dog whistle is the use of coded or suggestive language in a political messaging to garner support from a particular group without provoking opposition. So yes, they will never say it explicitly. And that's not the end of it. She goes on.
Tucker's right. Liberals have largely been unspecific about what their concerns are with the Great Replacement rhetoric. But I will be. Tucker claims that his problem with immigration is that it will fundamentally change the voter rolls of the country to benefit Democrats. This is an explicitly political argument, not a racial one, which is why the claims of racism fall flat.
Really, former press secretary for Bernie Sanders, you do not see how that's the white replacement theory? Really, you can't see the conspiracy theory that somehow Democrats are in control of immigration, and because they're immigrants, they're gonna vote out white people and American culture? Immigrants are not a monolith. Democrats are not in control of immigrants. And what's wrong with immigrants who become American citizens voting Democratic? They can vote for whoever they want. That's called a democracy. You're just one of many examples of why I never trusted Bernie Sanders and his supporters about being progressive.